Hello everyone. Welcome to e-learning of cooperations lecture again. Yes. So uh, in our last lecture we have started with the fourth chapter, right? In that we have learned that there are several types of sources to raise capital. There are internal sources. In that there are several types like share capital, entrance fees, then reserve fund and deposits from members, right? And in our last lecture we have also started with the external sources of capital, external sources of raising capital, right? What are the outer side of the company from which money can be borrowed, from which money can be or capital can be raised, right? In that we have seen about non-members deposit. Yes, means who are not members of the company can also uh, give the money to the society, right? And we have learned about the second type was loans and advances, right? Loans and advances, yes. So for loans and advances, what was given, what we learned yesterday, that uh, first of all we'll be presenting the PPT. Yes, we have seen this. Then sources of raising capital, we are done with it. Yes, internal sources, that is owned capital. Then we saw about share capital, entrance fees, reserve fund, and members deposit, right? Then we have started with the external sources, which is borrowed capital, right? Which is borrowed capital, which is not the permanent capital in the society, right? That society is liable to pay it back. Yes, we have learned about it. Now the second one is, first one of that was non-members deposit. Yes, means who are not members can also deposit the money in the society. Yes, the second one was loans and advances. So for loan and advances, what we learned that society needs to raise capital from outer sources also. Yes, they collect loans and advances from government and financial institutions. Yes, we learned that what are that financial institutions. We learned about district central cooperative banks, then state cooperative banks, then Indian Industrial Development Bank, state financial cooperation, life insurance corporation, industrial credit and investment corporation. All this are the financial institutions. Yes, and society can borrow, can get loan from them. On what? Yes, on the security of government. Yes, on the security of government, on government security, these financial institutions give loans or advances to the society. Yes, and there are different types of loans. Yes, like short term loan, and then medium term loan, and long term loan. Yes, Reserve Bank of India and State Bank of India mainly provides loan to the society because they know that society needs capital, society needs money for its members, for the betterment of the society. Yes, so today we are going to learn about the three types of loans. Okay, what are those three types of loans? That is short term loan, medium term loan, and long term loan. Okay, so cooperative society can also collect the capital by taking the loan from National Agricultural and Rural Development Bank, means that is NABARD. We have learned this in your 11th. Yes, NABARD, society can borrow loan from NABARD. Yes, borrowed capital is to be repaid after specific period. Some specific period is given there, of which after which society needs to pay the money back to the money holders. Yes, who has given money. Yes. So in the most of the corporate society, borrowed capital is more than the owned capital. Most of the time it is like that, that the borrowed capital is higher, is more than the owned capital, of course. yes. सो कभी कभार क्या होता है कि रिजर्व फंड में नहीं होता है, प्रॉफिट नहीं हुआ तो रिजर्व फंड बहुत कम होगा, एंट्रेंस फीस कम आती है, मेंबर्स का डिपॉजिट कम होता है, शेयर कैपिटल कम होता है, ये सब कम होता है बोरोड कैपिटल से। जो पैसा हम बाहर से उठा सकते हैं वो ज्यादा होता है, और जो पैसा हम अंदर से ही एडजस्ट कर सकते हैं वो कम होता है। सो व्हाट इज गिवन, दैट द बोरोड कैपिटल इज ऑलवेज मोर देन द internal source, yes, the owned capital. Okay. So cooperative society can collect the loan up to the limit specified in the bylaws. Yes, that loan can be raised, loan can be taken only to the limit, उतने ही लिमिट तक पैसा उठा सकती है जो बायलॉज में दिया है। ओके जो रूल्स में है, रेगुलेशंस में है, जो रजिस्ट्रार ने अप्रूव किया है, विच इज अप्रूव्ड बाय द रजिस्ट्रार, दैट यू कैन only raise the capital through loan to this much limit. Okay, that is given in the bylaws, that till what limit the loan can be taken, till what limit the borrowed capital can be or should be there. Okay, that is given in the bylaws. Okay, there are different types of loans. We discussed about it. Yes, first one is short term, medium term, and long term. Yes, you must be knowing it from many a times, so we'll be learning about it now. Okay, so what is short term loan? That loan is for only between 3 months to 15 months. Yes, from 3 months to 15 months that loan is taken. That loan is known as short term loan. Okay, which is provided for 3 months to 15 months only. Okay, the farmers, of course, the farmer needs money for what? For what farmers need money? For agricultural needs. Yes, like for cultivation of land, for pesticides, for fertilizers, for seeds, for medicines, for wages, for काफी सारे animals होते हैं। Yes, for giving them food, for feeding them, for all this farmers need money. Yes, and that money is provided by the society. Yes, so for this we can say, for all this, for cultivation of land, pesticides, seeds, feeding for animals, all this loan is provided to farmers. Yes, loan is repaid after the cultivation of crop. ओके, क्रॉप के कल्टीवेशन के बाद वो जो पैसा है फार्मर के पास, वो सोसाइटी को वापस देता है वो। Okay, that loan is repaid only after the cultivation of land. That is why that loan is also known as crop loan. Okay, that is why that loan is also known as crop loan. Okay, because that is repaid after the cultivation of crop. Yes, for providing short-term loan to the farmers, district central cooperative banks provide loan to you know the chart, right? That NABARD provides loan to State Bank of India, sorry, state cooperative banks, state cooperative bank provide loans to district central cooperative bank, and district central cooperative bank provide loan to primary cooperative banks. Yes, and then that primary cooperative banks give loans to all the CS, all the cooperative societies. You know the chart, right? NABARD, then state government, then district central cooperative bank, then primary cooperative bank, and primary cooperative bank gives loans to society. Yes, society, primary CS are in direct contact with the all the CS, right? So this is the chart. Yes, like marketing CS, processing CS, consumer CS, cooperative society, service cooperative society needs such type of crop loan, such type of, we can say, short term loan. Okay, which is between 3 months to 15 months. Okay, which is between 3 months to 15 months. That is given to especially to marketing CS, to processing CS, to consumer CS, to service CS. Okay, this was short term loan. Okay, then we'll come to medium term loan. That what is medium term loan? Yes, you must have heard it. So medium term loan is for the period of 15 months to 5 years. Okay, that is for 15 months. Yes, short term was for 3 to 15, 3 months to 15 months. Yes, then medium term is for 15 months to 5 years. Yes, that is known as medium term loans. Farmers need medium term loans for what? For improvement of land, for wells. Yes, कुएं के लिए बहुत कुआं होना बहुत ज़रूरी है, wells होना बहुत ज़रूरी है फार्मर के लिए. For that they need money. Yes, purchasing the animal, of course, their agricultural equipments, etc. Such loan is provided by, of course, by NABARD. You know that, National Agricultural and Rural Development Bank. Yes, to state cooperative banks. Same what we discussed about now. Yes, all this, that medium term loan is also provided by NABARD to give it to farmers. Will NABARD give that money to the farmers directly? No, that money, that NABARD will supply that money to the state cooperative bank again. Then state cooperative bank will supply that money to district central cooperative bank, and from district central cooperative bank that money will come to primary CS, primary cooperative societies, primary cooperative banks, we can say. And that primary cooperative bank will give that money to other CS, yes, who are in need of medium term loan. Yes, and that CS will provide money to farmers. Okay, they will provide money to farmers directly who need medium term loan. Okay, maybe for the, as we talked about, that for the betterment of land, for purchasing some agricultural equipment and all. Yes, this was medium term loan. Now we'll switch to long term loan. Okay, so what is long term loan? That is for 5 5 years to 25 years. Very long term, very big span of time. Yes, this long term loan is given for minimum 5 years to maximum 25 years. Okay, between 5 years to 25 years. Okay, that is called long term loan. Okay, it is specially given for development of land, for development of land, for purchasing costly equipments, costly, we can say, machines and all. Yes, then for all this, this long term loan is given. Yes, of course, this loan is also given to given by NABARD. Okay, this loan is also given by NABARD. Of course, what is that? National Agricultural and Rural Development Bank of India. Yes, and this loan is made available by state government and Reserve Bank. Yes, earlier for short term and medium term, what we learned, that uh, their Reserve Bank of India were not involved. Yes, Reserve Bank, central government, state government, they were not, we can say, they were not directly involved. But here, because the amount of money is high, the amount of loan is high, the time span is very big. That is why here state government and Reserve Bank is also involved. They provide money to societies. Yes, generally cooperative society depends upon cooperative bank and other financial institution for borrowed capital, but government is always ahead of providing loan and advances to the cooperative sector. Of course, government is there. Government is always there to give money to the cooperative societies, because they know that there is a need of money, there is a need of capital in the society. Yes, Government knows that. That is why government is also always ahead. वो हमेशा आगे होते हैं लोन देने की, किसको? CS को, कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटीज को. Yes, so today we learned about short term loan, medium term loan, and long term loan, right? In that short term loan, we learned that it is for 3 to 15 months, 3 months to 15 months. Yes, it is taken specially for cultivation of land, for fertilizers, for purchasing pesticides, seeds, some other things for farming. Yes, that loan is also known as crop loan, because the repayment of that loan, that repayment of loan is given only after the cultivation of crop. Yes, that is why it is known as crop loan. Of course, the money is provided by the district central cooperative bank. Yes, here all that NABARD and state cooperative is not involved. It is lesser in amount. That is why it is directly given by the district central. Okay, of course that money to district central किसने दिया है money? State central ने. Yes, state cooperative ने. But यहाँ पर state cooperative तक बात गई ही नहीं है. District central ने खुद ने ही पैसा दे दिया है short term loan. Yes, for 3 to 15 months. Yes, and of course that district central will provide loan to primary. Yes, and for medium term loan, it is for 15 months to 5 months, 5 years, sorry. Yes, it is the loan is provided by NABARD, then state, then district, then primary, and then CS. Yes, and long term is for 5 years to 15 years. Yes, that loan is provided by state government and Reserve Bank. Okay, today we learned about loans and advances. We are done with loans and advances, and tomorrow in our next lecture we'll be learning about issuing of debentures, government grants and aids, and donation and gifts. Okay. Okay, if you have any doubt, children, please ask me. Yes, we are done with the second source of external capital. In our next lecture, we'll be learning more about it. Okay, so children, stay home and study.